47.
We are live.
In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man to put me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciagas, trying fabulous.
Vicky,
that's what I was laughing about earlier.
Really didn't expect that.
I know, because it's normally like, I wish I
Like, you do a great Lizzo.
Thanks so much.
In a minute, and I need a minute.
But you know me now, I couldn't even.
You up. Did you practice that?
No.
You didn't?
No, why?
Because that's very good timing out here, wasn't it? Like in fairness,
I can go on if you want.
No, you probably needed to
trying
do
to bring out the fabulous.
No, probably wanted to be like maybe like a tempo or two faster, but
no, I wanted to do the whole like in a minute.
Did you see the TikToks with that?
I've seen like one or two, or whatever, but it seems to be taking over the internet, internet. But yeah. I didn't even, you know me now, I had to just like write in song by Lizzo. Then I was like, about that time. And that's quite new, isn't it? You know the way Norm, I'm like, I heard this new song during the week, and it's like
you're talking
Kid Leroy.
You're talking about 4 weeks, yeah.
That's new.
Yeah, that's new
in my
you.
books.
Yeah.
4 months is normally when I'm like, you're going to just tuck into an iceberg.
I'm going to ask you a question and I'm going to get into it.
Because I just keep going on.
Yeah, I'll ask you a question and I'll be like, welcome to episode
47 of Organised Chaos.
Yeah.
Feels like a light years since we said that.
Honest to God.
This bi-weekly is really fucking with my mind, you know?
This is the first time I've been in Becky's apartment in a month.
More.
Month and a half.
2 months, we said.
2 months.
Nearly, coming up to 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
26th, yeah.
It was March, yeah.
Yeah.
So all of April and all of May.
Because we did the last 2 in Evelyn's abode.
And you fucking left me high and dry.
Why?
You just neglected me.
What do you mean?
I've had to feed myself. I've had to wash
I never
myself.
feed you.
You do.
Do I?
You give me the salt and vin there.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a bag of chips on the way.
How are you anyways?
Great.
How have you been? How are you keeping? How's the family?
I've been doing really well.
Yeah?
Thank you so
Better
much.
than you were?
After that last stint I had, I've been doing well.
Good to hear.
Can you tell?
Yeah, you're glowing.
Glowing.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, sorry, it's just that light, sorry.
Can you tell that I am frozen?
Oh, did you get the bow done?
Got the bobo done.
When did you get that done?
Mm-hmm. For anyone that's not online, or on the YouTube, I'd advise it. I am looking fab. Got it with Dr. T. Probably about 3 weeks ago now tomorrow.
That's when it starts kicking in.
2 weeks, it's full. It's solid. Yeah. But from about, for about the first 2 months, you get that high shine.
Yeah.
I love myself being, obviously I only get a tiny bit of Botox, tiny. Just on my forehead and in between my eyes. I don't, in between,
raise your eyebrows, look surprised. You actually can't raise your eyebrows.
Am I surprised? Who knows?
Your eyes go a little bit bigger, but your eyebrows don't move.
Who fucking knows? Eyebrows don't move.
Eyebrows do not move.
Not a budge.
Can you, open up your eyebrows?
Can't.
They don't even go up. Frown. Oh my God, you can't frown.
Frown.
You just squint when you frown.
But that's Botox is the way forward.
For you.
For me.
Not for my full looks.
What do you want? You're getting the fringe.
No, I got the fringe.
The fringe is doing it for you.
Yeah. No, I've no makeup on, nothing on now.
Because into your 30s now, we need to be doing we need to be putting in the effort somewhere.
Yeah, you're putting the effort into your forehead.
I'm putting that effort into my forehead. I always said though, I'd get the Botox from 30 to 40 and then when I'm 40 I'll still look 30 and I'll be loving life.
And Botox doesn't make you sag or anything if you stop. They're fillers, isn't it? That's different.
So I'll give you a little backstory of what Botox does. It actually paralyzes the muscle. And by paralysing the muscle, it means it takes away the movement. So Botox doesn't actually smoothen your forehead. Taking away the muscle allows your skin naturally to heal itself, which is getting rid of wrinkles. And
will actually get rid of...
wrinkles?
Yeah.
Yeah, until the movement is back and then the wrinkles come back.
Come back, yeah. But I suppose do you ever see
the little tutorials on TikTok on how to give yourself overnight Botox?
No, stop.
If you sell it,
what does it do? Fucking overnight oats and inject them into your veins or something?
Yeah, with Kinder Bueno. People do be like, what about the salmonella? Fuck the salmonella. No, honestly, the videos are gas. I'm like, stop lying, you got Botox. There's someone there, ball sack forehead, similar to your own, and they put masking tape on their forehead at night time.
Tape themselves.
And tape themselves. So is that, because essentially that's what Botox does. It stops your muscle from moving. But tell me, if you're lying and sweating in bed, is sellotape going to stay on your forehead all night?
No, but even if it does, the minute you rip it off, you're not going to bait around town with masking tape in your forehead.
Oh no, you just sleep with it overnight for 3 weeks and then you have Botox.
That's lies. That's lies.
Lies.
Absolute lies.
We should do a TikTok debunker.
Yeah.
Remember that time we did the fucking taste test from TikTok? That was a debunker.
We didn't do that.
You did.
Oh, we did it from TikTok.
Banana and fucking mayonnaise.
No, that was the worst one.
No, the worst was I'll never get it out of my head.
Strawberry and Tabasco or something, was it?
Strawberry and hot sauce.
Piri or something.
But then the mustard was the worst. What was that with?
Watermelon. Oh. Yeah, Coleman's mustard, because that's hot anyways.
I hate watermelon.
I'm not a fan of watermelon either. No. You know what really fucked me off?
Tastes like cum.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Do you know what really fucks me off? The seeds in watermelon.
Fucks me
They have
off.
no business being that fucking crunchy.
Sang about watermelon. Like, that's chip. She was singing about...
And I don't look into the lyrics. I'm just like, watermelon sugar.
Yeah, that's chip as well. You're all come, semen everywhere. Hi. Yeah, watermelon sugar is basically.
Watermelon sugar is female body part.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Surely. Harry Styles.
Because it's Harry Styles. He does.
He's whose new album's Harry's House. Have you listened to it yet?
Harry's House.
Harry's House. Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. No, fine.
I'm mad about Harry.
Love Harry.
Yeah, I love him.
Is he playing Dublin soon, or was released
He's
for Dublin?
fucking playing everywhere.
Justin Bieber.
Do you see me? Would you come to Justin Bieber with me?
Yeah, I'd go. Yeah, I don't know if
Mr.
I'd go.
Producer, pull a few strings. In the name of all that's holy.
I don't know if I'd go to Justin Bieber. Like, I probably would, like, for a day out, but...
Look me in the eyes right now and tell me that you wouldn't get on up to... And now it's like, baby.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Babe. Like, even like... every song.
Yeah,
Ghost.
no, he does it back. Yeah, Ghost, it's a great song. I love that song.
Lonely.
Like, that's a new song for me. Like, that's what's on my Spotify at the moment. It's Ghost. Is that...
That's an old song.
That's real old, is it?
That was probably summer 2021.
Stop.
I swear. We're in
That long ago.
2022 now, you know.
It was last year.
Yeah, it was 100% last year.
Great song, though.
I'm a believer.
You are a believer.
Yeah, every song, banger after banger after banger.
They are.
And I wouldn't always go on and listen to his albums or anything like that, but when I do.
But you can't get away from him. He's on every playlist. He's on every radio station. He's on every
I'd love to
TV
see him in
show.
the flesh. He's going to be like...
I bet he's pocket size.
Pocket size, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be into a smaller man? No.
No. Now, if it's Justin Bieber.
No, but yeah. What was I going to say? I'd say Justin Bieber now, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's going to be in years to come like what, let's say Michael Jackson or fucking Freddie Mercury was.
That big?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but absolutely not.
I think so.
I know he's
think
big,
bigger.
yeah.
And I think Harry Styles will be similar as well.
I think it's a generational
you don't think it at
thing.
the time. You don't think it at the time.
No, I think it's a generational thing. As in, like, now, not that like music's obviously always big, but now we have Instagram and YouTube and Spotify and all these things that weren't around when Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson and whoever else, Whitney Houston and all. That is like mush. I'm a good couch.
I'm on a good couch. Sorry, guys.
Just gonna have an iceberger here. While I get into the Spotify of Justin Bieber, but I think these days, for the past like decade or so, you know, there can be so many big stars at any given time. But back when it was just records or tapes or even CDs and radio plays and whatever, the odd music show on TV. Like, I know, it's just, I think they're just
You think
different.
there was more, like, fewer icons?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Like, now everyone, like, you know, Taylor Swift, Harry Styles, Justin Bieber, like, just endless. Who I would put in that realm of, like, is going to have, like, obviously they're all going to have legacies, as do...
Who would you put in?
As do
Adele.
other... Yeah.
I was just going to say...
As do other artists. Like, you know, obviously we put Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Freddie Mercury all in, like, you know, God tier or whatever. Obviously there is tiers below that from artists of that generation or of years ago. You might scream all in your face. And I think like the likes of Bieber and Styles and that, like, they'll be like there.
No, I think
but, like,
they'll be God tier.
Like God tier.
I'm
I
calling
think
the two guys will be God tier and Adele.
Adele
And Beyonce.
No, I know like for record sales and for like famousness or whatever.
I have a lot on.
Yeah, you have a lot on. But I think for like artistry or whatever, like, and for voice, like, it's Michael Jackson's voice. It's, yeah, it is incredible, but like it's no Whitney Houston, you know? No, you can't give me anything, can you not? This is just like my own podcast.
No, yeah.
All I ever wanted.
All you've ever
All
wanted.
I've ever wanted.
Mr. Producer, I'm going to have to call in the cavalry. Will you take this off me?
I wonder what I talk to myself if I was like solo on the podcast.
Oh,
like, you know,
I'd say so.
I'd be bouncing questions of like, what do I think
Would
about
you
this?
rather? No, that was gorgeous.
And I'd be shocked. Did you enjoy that?
Gone in 60 seconds.
You have to get your ice cream fix in, don't you?
Well, like, Mr. Producer bought it for me before I got a bag of chips on the way, so I couldn't eat that until I ate the chips.
Yeah.
But, sorry. No, Justin Bieber, lads, his voice phenomenal, his songwriting skills phenomenal. He plays all sorts of instruments, produced his own music. Like, he is phenomenal. I don't think you're giving him enough creds.
No, definitely phenomenal, but I don't think... I think people will always listen to his music, but like, I don't know if he's completely timeless. You know?
Beyonce?
Yeah.
Timeless.
Yeah.
Like Beyonce's queen.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga. God tier, no. Yes.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Britney Spears. God tier, yes, no.
No, I don't think so. Like, I'd never listen to Britney's songs now.
What?
Not really, unless they like just, you know, randomly came
Sorry,
on.
I'm so sorry, Alex. I don't know what she's saying. She's on drugs at the minute. Like Britters.
We love Britters. And great for like a nostalgic night, you know.
I was just about to bait into in the center of a ring, like a circus. Like you can't have it's Britney, bitch.
Yeah,
you can't have a weekend without Britney.
Without Britney playing somewhere. There's just so many, really. That's what I mean. There's so many, but I think there's that one step.
Eminem.
Gwayu.
You know.
I think there's so many like unbelievable that are going to be like, you know, played forever like that, like all the ones you mentioned there. But I just think there's that step above with like the Whitneys, the Aretha Franklins, the Michael Jacksons, you know, the Freddie Mercurys.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But we won't know until
we probably
dead
won't
and gone.
know. Yeah.
But I do think
it's like there's people out there that probably don't rate Michael Jackson at all. Or don't rate Aretha Franklin. Yeah, it's like it's whatever the majority of, you know, it's an opinion as well, I suppose.
it is, and it's subjective, as they say.
Yeah.
But I think years to come, when we're probably gone, that Bieber will be like when he's dead and all, like he'll be iconic.
Yeah.
Do you know? Like, do you ever look at Johnny Depp in his day, lads?
So we need to get into it, I suppose. Well, you need to get into it.
Well, no, we need to get to that in a minute. But
Okay.
first and foremost, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Thanks so much for asking.
Yeah?
Yeah, keep them well, thanks.
Rocking the North Face.
Yeah, I'm actually
New spawn.
sponsored. Yeah, new spawn.
Thanks so much.
Yeah,
DISM.
thanks so much. I'm sponsored by North Face this episode, and I'll be now their brand ambassador going forward.
I was just in there clearing their loos and Kildare Village. Rob the t-shirt. But tell me about the halls.
Yeah, Jesus, it's like a lifetime ago now. Jet setting around at the continent. I was in Paris for a few days. First time in Paris.
Wow.
Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Really, really
Looks
thoroughly.
litty.
Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed Paddy. Very, very big, vast city, but loads to see, loads to do.
Yep.
And I love a cliche. Like, I love a cliche landmark.
Yeah.
I love your Times Squares.
Yeah.
I love your
Rockefeller.
Yeah, your Rockefeller. I love your
Central
Vegas
Park.
Strip. I love the cliche Hollywood Star Walk, all that kind of shit. So plenty of that in Paris, like Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe. You've you know,
The Louvre.
the Louvre.
How do you say Louvre?
I say Louvre. Yeah.
Louvre. There is an
The
R.
Louvre is
just Louvre.
so overwhelming.
The Louvre.
Yeah.
The Louvre.
Yeah. The Louvre.
I'm confused. Okay.
It is extremely overwhelming. It's massive. It's just massive. Now, definitely, like I just feel
Would you be into art?
No, absolutely not.
But would you appreciate it when you're there?
No, absolutely not.
Okay,
like,
so would you recommend it to someone who's not into art?
Yeah, like you have to go see Mona. You have to go see Mona Legende. I feel like you have to go see her.
Yeah.
And anyone prior to me going to Paris, any aunts or relatives or mas or dads tell me they've been to see the Mona Lisa, but like, she's very small. I thought she'd be big, massive. She's very small. So I wasn't expecting a lot. And then I went, so I was expecting a dot. Because, and like, not only even hearing people talk about it, she's only the size of an A4. She's tiny. Right. Cute for that. And so I kind of just went in, no expectations really. And as I said to the girls when we came out, like I wasn't overwhelmed, I wasn't underwhelmed, I was just whelmed.
Right,
you know?
okay.
She wasn't tiny.
Like what was she?
I was thinking A4.
Yeah.
No, she's definitely A1.
Right.
You know,
A1 Sharton.
So I was definitely just whelmed.
Right.
And I did the whole walked up and down to make sure her eyes were following me, and they do. Yeah, they definitely do. But yeah.
Are you allowed video or anything?
Oh yeah. You can have the.
Do you know when you're in Rome, in the Vatican?
Oh, you're not allowed to video.
In the Sistine, chapel or anything.
What did Pa say recently? Oh, he was just looking at his phone like that, taking selfies upwards.
Yeah, I did it in Deals, nearly lost her shit.
Imagine me.
No,
I'd be slapping the phone out of your hand.
She was nothing short of spearing me. She was like, put it away!
Well, what did they call that? Jewel.
Yeah, no, she was ready to.
Nothing short of jumping into the Coliseum
We
and
were in a
dueling with you.
sacred place, you know, and I was all getting
Taking
the
pics,
roof.
yeah. But thoroughly enjoyed Paris, and I mean, we had exceptional weather.
Yeah.
Like it was high 20s.
Yeah.
It was hot.
The
Like
continent is hot at the minute.
yeah. It was like sun cream, like antihistamines,
Hat
cap,
on. Yeah.
like cap sleeve.
Yeah. You got a gorgeous glow though.
Thanks so much.
If I may say.
But loved Paris, really highly recommend. And then I got a train from Paris to Switzerland.
Wow.
Down to Geneva, yeah.
How was the train journey?
Oh God, train is the way to travel.
Like,
were
we all looking out
gorgeous.
the windows, checking the bits, or driving too fast?
No, like it is. So I looked it up before I left Ireland actually, because I was like booking my train or whatever. And what's the name of the train? The TGV is the Lyria or whatever. That's the train. Yeah, TGV. That's the train company, and like they're like one of the second fast. I think the Asian train services are like the fastest. Like they're like bullet train.
Yeah, that's what they're
so
called.
this like the train I got like hits
Beijing to Shanghai, 3 minutes.
yeah. The train I got hits highs of like 320 kilometers an hour, and like your Amtrak's in America is slow AF. Like if you look at the the comparisons, whatever. So I thought I was going to be like
the Dart.
the dart is actually like out of this world speed, you know.
Like
and don't get me started on the Louis.
The Louis. Wild and fast.
They're actually upgrading that. You're going to get to from the Red Cow to the Point in 3.5 minutes flat. Straight, direct.
As the crow flies.
Yeah. So got the train, and so I thought like, geez, 300 kilometers an hour. Like I won't see it. A blink, I'll be there. But no, gorgeous. You know. You never feel like, it's like when you're going to Dublin on the train, you never feel like you're going like massive. But if you're standing on the platform or standing near a train and past you,
flying.
It's like speed of light.
Yeah.
You know? But gorgeous train journey. I had my set up, had my water, had the Kindle, had the seat booked, double decker train, window seat.
Any snacks?
Yeah, I had a baguette from France.
Marie, the baguette! Hurry up!
So stunning. Like the food in Paris was really, really good as well.
Croissant?
Like not with me on the train journey, but I had one.
You had a croissant.
There, pain au chocolat, all the good shit.
Yeah. And are they better there than they are anywhere else?
I mean, like I don't really eat them here all that often, but yeah, I reckon so. The baguettes certainly are.
Are they?
It's like that rustic bread. It's not like your like Cuisine de France. Those bread, like that's an Irish company, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's fake.
So,
fake news.
These are like rustic kind of baguettes. Stunning. But yeah, 3.5 hours direct Paris to Geneva. Lovely views coming in. Like so, Paris is obviously like kind of mid to northern France, and then you're coming down the whole of the country, all through France, and then you're veering to the east, kind of over to Geneva or whatever. Stunning views coming into Geneva. Everything just like nothing signs off a trip like me when everything runs smoothly.
Fast,
just smoothly and everything works. And
do you have to do passports and all, like getting onto the train?
No, so when I arrived
you're just like you can cross borders, no problem. When you're in mainland Europe.
I'm trying to think when I booked my train. I have to give any information. I don't think I did. When I got to the train station in Paris, I was the Gare du Lyon. There's a couple of train stations. This is the one for international journeys, whatever. And I kind of got there, and it was like there's like 3 halls: hall 1, hall 2, hall 3. I was in hall 1, which I could see Caravan, which is Geneva.
How much does a train set you back from France to Switzerland?
I noticed that it goes up the closer you leave it, because I'd looked at it weeks prior, but I was waiting on some things to line up. I was like, and I think when I looked at it originally, it was only like 30 quid or something. And good. I paid €44 because I only booked it like a week or two before.
You wouldn't get from Carlow to fucking Houston.
And then I think the day before, I think I was looking up something or different trains or whatever. I think it went up to 56. So it does go up the closer you get, and maybe they sell out, so like they increase the price or whatever. But like 40-50 quid for a train, ideal. But no, I didn't have to get anything checked. So when I got to train station in Paris, I was like, okay, I'm in hall 1. I see my train there, 2:15, caravan, grand. And then I was like, okay, there's no like what platform. So it was actually wasn't 1 to, we'll say it was 1 to 10. It was actually in layers or whatever. I was like, I don't know which one I'm on. Like, and there was a few kind of trains around or whatever. And then I went out into like a little terminal and there was this, there was a big queue of people and I could see international travel. And I was like, I wonder, am I supposed to queue there? But I had my ticket and all printed out. You know what I mean? I had the QR code and all ready to go. Hard copy, soft copy, you name it, I had it. And I was like, what do I have to queue there? Didn't want to leave it too late then because like, you know, blah, blah, blah. But in the end, it all worked out. We didn't have to. I asked somebody and they're like, no, you have your ticket. It'll be about, because I was there about an hour and a half beforehand or whatever. Of course. You can board the train up to 2 minutes before departure. Right. So I went and got a little drink.
Yeah,
and she was like, yeah, no, you're grand. It'll go on the board about half an hour before departure or whatever.
Do you do 10 kg or 20 kg for this week?
10 kg. And a rucksack.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Like, when I was there, like a school bag, small school bag, whatever. But yeah, Geneva fab again. The weather just got hotter and hotter as the week went on.
Really, Geneva was even good weather?
Yeah, oh my God, like hotter than
France.
Yeah, just because we went on a Saturday. I didn't come home till the following Friday and every day it got hotter. So by the time I was in Geneva.
What did it get up to, like 27 or more?
No, it got up to 29 or 30 one day in Geneva. Like it was like searing heat.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
Did you
really
love
nice.
it?
Yeah, it was nice, like, because it's just real chillaxed and it's good times, good people, good fun.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
You really
Came home
enjoyed
then
yourself.
and back to reality, you know? Back to
where
the
would you
grind.
prefer? Switzerland or, well, Geneva or Paris?
Oh, they're not comparable. Like,
Are they not?
I don't think you can compare.
Totally different vibes.
Yeah, completely. And very hard to compare cities. Like, probably the easiest to compare is like American cities, you know, because they're all in the one country and like big cities, whatever, but like not comparable at all. But lovely for different reasons.
Yeah.
And both completely different. You can have any holiday anywhere, you know.
Yeah.
But would recommend both.
places.
Yeah. Geneva was so chill. Now, chill for me, I was on my holidays. I was potting about, parks, lakes, drinks, you know. So I was all no stress. Like, it's very international city.
Very picturesque, like scenery wise.
Yeah.
Because like that's what Switzerland's known for. Like
so
they're
it's like
rolling hills.
hugged by mountain ranges.
Yeah.
And just when I went, there was a tiny bit of snow on one of the top of the on one of the top
Swiss
mountains,
Alps, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if those particular ones were like they could have been, but the snow had just melted apparently. But like during the winter, they're completely white, and like on a blue day, it's that white with that blue backdrop. But even like in the middle of the summer, there were mountains hugging Geneva, and it's on a massive lake, Lake Léman, or Lake Geneva as the Genevans call it, but Lake Léman is the correct name for it or whatever. Massive lake, so it's on the water, hugged by mountain ranges. It kind of reminded me slightly, now not the architecture, but just because it's kind of mountain ranges and water, it reminded me of like a mini Vancouver,
right?
Just because Vancouver's very picturesque and very outdoorsy as well. And a lot of mountain ranges, a lot of water, a lot of, you know, now Vancouver's a massive hustle and bustle city, whereas Geneva is much smaller.
Okay.
But yeah, had a great time. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Love getting away. Just love.
Out of 10.
Majority of holidays for me, 10. Always, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I love to hear it. Pit and peak.
Oh my God. Peak. Too many peaks.
Give us the pit first.
No pit. Let me think.
No pit, too many peaks.
No, peak. No, like I love, like the Eiffel Tower was amazing. Loved that. Loved the Arc de Triomphe. Loved my first full day in Geneva. So chilled. Took in the city. Had a snooze in a park. Like stunning.
Yeah.
So many peaks. I could go on, you know. Pit. The heat in the airport when I was leaving Geneva, very hot when we were queuing for passport control.
You have to wear masks and all that stuff.
Not in Switzerland. In Paris, yes. Only in public transport. All public transport in Paris, you have to wear masks. That's the only place. And in Switzerland, no.
Brilliant.
Nothing whatsoever. But my cousin was telling me the Swiss, obviously completely neutral, don't like their freedom or anything like that mess with. So even during like heavy lockdowns back in 2020, they weren't. Now they did take some obviously precautions ever, but weren't
like they were very strict with their quarantining if you would come into the country and stuff like that. Yeah. But the rest of it wasn't.
Yeah. So no, Switzerland, nothing whatsoever. But yeah, highly recommend. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Good.
What did you go to when you were here? I can't remember. Have you been away? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. Was I away?
I don't know.
I don't know what I did last week.
See that holiday was a couple of weeks ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah. I can't
Back
remember.
to it.
I honestly don't remember what I've done. I've probably been a few places. I can't remember.
Can't remember.
I feel like I've had something on the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like genuinely can't remember.
But yeah, great to be back now. Back to the grind, you know. Working towards that next holiday, you know.
Working towards that next holiday.
Always.
You are living to work.
Oh, like absolutely.
Working to live.
Working to live.
Working
That's
to live.
it.
Living to work.
Yeah.
Working to live. Working to holiday.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll get into Johnny then, will we?
Well, you may.
But
You may.
like, I'm going to be honest. As it stands, we are. What date are we, lads? The 26th of May.
Yeah.
So we've gone through Johnny's part. We've gone through Amber's part. We've gone through cross-examinations. And this week is a bit of... What's this week called?
Like closing testaments.
Yeah,
Or testimonies or
stuff
whatever.
like that. But as it stands, we haven't heard Amber and Johnny's final closing.
I thought Johnny did his final closing yesterday.
No, he was getting questioned.
Right, okay.
Still.
Do we know when to expect a close, like a
They're
finish?
talking first, second week in June.
So we're not far off.
Yeah, they're not far off. Maybe second week in June.
How many producers and directors of like Netflix and other platforms do you think have like... Yeah, oh my God, definitely like...
I don't even know if Johnny would do it, would he?
Well, not even a documentary, like...
They won't even need them to do it.
Yeah, even like a show of some sort.
Oh yeah, no, there'd be fucking RTE. Absolutely, it's opened already.
Oh, wonderful, of course it is.
I just like to take little bits of bits.
Your time now to keep
Oh,
the
my time to
listeners
stop.
amused, and I'll have a little snack.
Well, like that, I'm kind of a bit behind. Like I got a little bit of info there yesterday. See, I briefly touched on this yesterday with you. So the mainstream media is all Johnny, he's amazing. Sunshine's out his arse, such a nice guy, and everyone's all anti-Amber. I can completely
very
understand.
Unlikable.
She is not a likeable person. I don't know how that woman ever banked herself any sort of job roles. Maybe she was different. Maybe she's going through a tough time at the minute mentally, which they have alluded to the fact that she probably has a personality disorder.
Has that been confirmed? I have read about that or seen something about that.
Some people confirm, like his fucking people confirm it, hers decline
Yeah,
it.
who can confirm it? Yeah.
Yeah, like
Two medical professionals could say two different things. Like.
exactly. Like at the end of the day, lads, we're all just people guessing at our own professions. You know, do you really know what you're at every day?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. Never. That's the fun of it.
You just be fucking cutting blindy.
Oh, I'd be like, no. It's an art, you know, subjective. But yeah,
trying to
so
keep my mouth away
I
from the
think
mic.
the mainstream media really go towards everyone thinking that Johnny is going to landslide this, and that is not the case, unfortunately. As much as I would love that to be the case, Johnny is the man. Like, very likeable. Now, mind you, it is sometimes painful to watch him on that stand. Listen to him on the stand, because you're like,
Spit it out, Johnny.
spit it out, Johnny.
Yeah.
Answer the question. Like,
A mega pint.
oh yeah, I love Mega Pint. No, I love him. Like he is very likeable.
An entertainer.
Like, he's an entertainer, born entertainer, and like that. When you seen him back in the day and all, like he was so handsome when he was younger.
Oh, yeah.
like he was like the most handsome.
We're gorgeous. He was
Like he
the-
actually looks bloated and drained at the minute.
Yeah, I'd say he's drained. I'd say they're both drained, to
They're
be
both
fair. Like,
drained,
you know, and
yeah.
that judge, fair fucks to her.
Judge Jules.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
her actual name?
Don't know.
She's a boss ass bitch.
Yeah, she seems like a boss bitch. Like.
Objection overruled.
Objection, hearsay.
Hearsay. Objection overruled.
But yeah, so yeah, that's what we were discussing briefly yesterday. Like,
So yeah,
this
everyone
is a
thinks
jury,
it's a
like,
landslide for Johnny. Like if you're actually watching the live trials, you'll see that there's a lot of stuff not going in his favour as well. Like there's
Really?
a lot of, not a lot, but like there was evidence the other day that claimed that Johnny's team falsified certain bruises and claiming that so-and-so was a witness and seen her that day and didn't have bruises on her face. But yeah, another makeup artist came up and said they did her fucking makeup or something. And now I know people probably hate listening to me say this because I don't know the ins and outs of the names of these people.
Yeah,
there
no.
probably is definite names. But she had said, yeah, I had to cover bruises on her face that day for that event.
objection, hearsay.
Objection hearsay. Objection
Not within the
overruled.
means of what we were just talking about.
Yeah. Like,
But more so we were saying as well, like, the question I had for you yesterday, like, how, so there's, what is it? Is a jury of 12 normally, isn't that it?
Yeah.
Like, the last thing that the judge says to the jury when she dismisses the court is like,
Stay off.
please, stay off social media, please do not research anything, please do not
Yeah.
speak to anyone, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
How, like,
How?
do you reckon they're not? The
no,
jury,
I
like,
reckon they mustn't have phones or access to anything.
I don't think, no, like, they surely, like, they go home every night, like, because it's in the state of Virginia, isn't
Virginia,
it? Like,
yeah.
so they're not held ransom or anything. Like, they do have
Homes.
Yeah, they can't be. Yeah, absolutely.
And are they just like random people?
Yeah,
like
that's how
jury
jury
has
works.
to be.
Yeah.
Oh my God, imagine.
All I want, my dream is to be
part
get
of a
that
murder
letter
trial.
for
Jury duty.
be part of a murder trial.
Yeah,
yeah.
I would love that.
Get that letter for jury duty. Some
I'd
people
love that
dread
as
it.
well.
Like,
Yeah,
it's all I
I had
want.
a stylist the other
You
day
get paid.
tell me.
Like, as in, no, as
Oh,
in
from
your
work,
Yeah,
right,
from
yeah.
work. You don't get you have to you get paid from your employer or whatever like that. But like, can they? I think when you're like, if I was in that jury, say in Virginia, so just say me, Vicky.
There you are.
I'm actually not Irish.
You're
I'm
not getting
American.
the call.
Yeah, I live and born and bred in Virginia State, and a letter comes in my post box in Wisteria Lane, and it's jury duty. I don't think at the time, obviously, you don't know what case, whatever it's for. But if I was one of them jurors, I would be terrified to look at anything, to speak to anyone in case it got back, because you just be like dismissed immediately.
Oh, dear.
Oh yeah, if it got found out, like, you'd be dismissed immediately. And another, because they have like backbencher, like, as in, because I think in Ireland anyways, letters go out to loads of people, and then if you're one side and the other side, you get to pick who you want, you know. And I can go on what you look like, whatever, like, you know. I don't know how they choose. I don't know if they get to ask you questions, I'm not sure. But
do you think, as a part of that jury, you would want to obviously jeopardise your
No, that's what I
part in
mean.
the trial? You wouldn't.
I'd be terrified.
But also, you're getting first-hand information. Do you really need to go and read what the media are saying?
No, definitely not.
You
But
don't.
like, at the moment, how do you get away from it?
You just have to stay off social media. I'd say they have to have a clause. They have to.
Yeah.
Like, don't open
But like,
news. Don't open the newspaper.
imagine-
Don't turn on your television and don't turn on your phone.
Imagine not only I was American, imagine you were also, imagine this was a parallel universe and we actually
are
were in Virginia.
American.
Imagine I was on the jury and I'm say we were housemates and I came home, you'd be like, Vicky,
Honestly.
did you see? I'd be like, blah, blah.
No, you wouldn't even tell me where you were gone. You'd be like,
I'd say
just in the aisles today, yeah.
you couldn't wait to get home. I'd say to spill everything to me and I'd be like
My
this.
bum cheeks wouldn't be on the couch
Yeah.
and I'd be like, do you have a minute?
You'd be like, Vicky, where are you? I'd be like, nowhere. Why? Because like, they're never shown, obviously. You don't know their identities or anything like that.
Oh, you couldn't, no.
Oh, yeah.
Would you be worried people be following you, stabbing you?
I don't know if they get like security detail or whatever. I wonder, do they? Imagine they're getting like
This is
coerced
so
into.
high profile, I'm sure they'd have to.
Like
Johnny Depp fucking fans are crazy, I'd say, and Amber Heard probably has her
fans as well, yeah. Her few fans, her handful of fans.
Her little smidgen of fans.
She keeps looking at the jury. That's what's driving me up the walls. Like, just say Ryan's the jury. Ask me a question.
So, Vicky, how did you hit him that night?
Well, what I did was doesn't she do that?
Yeah,
It freaks me out.
She goes like that. She looks across and she's like that.
Yeah.
She's looking at the judge as well. Stop looking, bitch.
Yeah. Keep your eyes firmly like on your party
Look
or
down
whatever.
if you want. You're supposed to be a victim.
Yeah.
No, lads, you could be a victim. I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, I
Like,
need
you
to
know.
stop bashing Amber.
The whole world.
The whole
to be
world,
fair,
but
is-
lads, it's bullying, isn't it? Like, she is a victim of domestic violence, regardless of whether he hit her or not.
Yeah.
The two of them bet each other to a pulp.
But by the sounds of
The
things.
two of them are as bad as each other.
Like-
there's no winners here.
And it's not even a case to. It's not. It's a what do you call
It's
it?
a
A liberal
lose-lose
case.
battle.
It's a liberal case, whatever. So it's not for. Oh, he hit her. You hit. Like,
No, it's defamation of
It's
character.
defamation. That's like
Yeah.
so.
So that's what I mean.
Where is she going to get 50 million from?
Aquaman. I don't know. The only thing
Definitely
I
not.
She's gone out back.
Yeah, she's
she's
gone. But like, where? Like, he's suing her for 50 mil. She's counter suing for 100 mil. Where? I have
I'd
no
say
doubt that
I'd
he's.
say he doesn't want it.
Yeah. He's probably he just wants to clear his name. I'd say.
He probably wants to clear the fucking lawyer bills.
Yeah.
You know, clear his name as well.
I'd say
That's
it's clearing
the main thing.
Camille's lawyer bills. All right.
She's some woman.
Yeah.
If I was a lawyer now, I'd like to be her.
There's rumours there. They're with each other, or whatever. Loads of them
Yeah,
rumours now as well.
I know.
I mean, you're going to get it. Like, I don't know.
Don't believe the hype.
Yeah.
Although, would you be at Johnny now if you were in his corner?
No. Like years
He's
ago.
your
Yeah.
kind of man, though.
No.
He is. Cocaine and whiskey for breakfast. You'd be
Guitar,
like-
sing songs.
You'd be getting up out of bed. You'd be like, that's what I like to see at this hour. Ubola.
You're up that garden, Johnny.
No, there'd be no fighting. You'd be all, have another drink, hon.
Do you want a whiskey?
On the rocks. No, you'd be all, bump it up. I actually could see you settling down with Johnny Depp.
No, he's 56.
Just the way you like them.
A young man like him.
He was too young for me. I wouldn't be able for balls like his.
Stop, but we've no conclusion as of yet.
No, but like that, I just don't know if it's going to go as in Johnny's favour as everyone thinks, because it's not only a he said, she said, it's a defamation of character. There's lots of ins and outs.
Yeah.
There's lots of different laws. Virginia seems to be the best place to get these defamation laws done. I think
Is that another thing?
I think it was the...
Was it her choice where she wanted?
No, it was both of them. They had to decide a common place, and this was the best for laws, apparently, on what they're going for both of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lot to it.
There's a fucking lot to it, yeah. And there's a lot more to come, so I am hooked. I love it. I love Johnny.
It's just very time consuming as well. Like, you can't listen to every minute of it.
Batshit crazy, and like I'd love to grab Johnny and be like, the drugs don't work, Johnny. They just make it worse.
Yeah. Is he clean? Is he clean now?
I doubt it.
Is he not?
He might say he is, but I doubt it.
Because like he's coherent and all in court and everything, and
but like lots of people have stood up there beside on trial and said, I've been with Johnny when he's off his head, I've been with Johnny when he's locked, and he's always the same old Johnny.
Really?
Yeah. That's what they're trying to say. He's not this aggressive beast that she lets on.
Oh, okay, yeah,
like he's had witnesses testify to the fact that he doesn't change when he's on mushrooms, when he's on
cocaine,
opioids, when he's on cocaine,
drink, whatever,
fentanyl, the lot. Would you be into the fentanyl and cocaine now?
The fentanyl, yeah, big into fentanyl now. Yeah. What is fentanyl?
Is that what it's called, fentanyl?
Yeah,
it's a new one that.
It's a new one. You must try it.
No, it's a new one that is apparently wiping America out. Like,
stop.
When mixed with cocaine in bad doses or high doses, it's deathly and lethal. People are fatal. That's the word.
And what do you do with fentanyl? Like, do you inject it?
I don't know.
I was actually watching something today, funnily enough.
There's a documentary on Netflix about it. It's supposed to be like unbelievable.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
No, like unbelievable as in
bad.
like unbelievably bad. But like, I was listening to a podcast about it before a few weeks ago, and they were saying like, how bizarre is it that these guys are there in their fucking suits, like hazmat suits, mixing up this like
Breaking Bad shit,
absolute chemical that they're distributing to ruin people's lives, right? Yeah. And what they're doing is highly illegal, but they're sitting there anyway, and they're letting these what are they called? Documentary people, what are they called?
Camera crew or whatever.
Camera crew in, and they're asking them questions, and like it's like, yeah, I know I could probably get locked up for this, but in you come and I'll answer a few questions, blur out my face, change my voice.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you that.
Oh yeah, change the voice, blur the face. And like they've asked the questions supposedly in the documentary, being like, how does it feel to be creating a substance that is fatal to mankind?
And you're killing people.
And they were like, we're just here to do a job. They're scientists, like a lot of them.
Are they working for the man, do you reckon?
They're working for the man, but they're getting
Who's
paid
the man?
so much fucking money.
Yeah.
They, like, it's mad that they're able to turn off their receptors, like their humanity, their conscience, and say, this is a job for me. I need to get this done to make my money.
Yeah.
Mental.
Fucking mental.
And poor old Johnny addicted to the opioids as well. Apparently fentanyl is an opioid, is that right? Could be. But yeah, he's always on the drugs, lads. God love him.
Well, hopefully now.
And supposedly the witnesses say he's always the same on the drugs, so I don't know whether he's clean or not.
So that's part of the argument, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll have more info on this now in the coming weeks.
I hope so.
And I think closing statements are soon, maybe.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
We'll go from there.
We'll recap them.
And I hope anyone's name who needs to be cleared is cleared, because I don't think Amber has a good name at the moment, and Johnny certainly obviously got his tarnished too. So.
Yeah. You could... It's a wild ride. Life, isn't it?
It's a fucking wild ride.
Yeah.
But we strap in and we enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me though.
Yeah.
This is the two Johnnies.
Yes.
From one Johnny Depp to the next Johnny.
Yeah. The three Johnnies, what?
The fucking three Johnnies.
You haven't listened, have you not?
So, I got about 20 minutes of, because the fucking first half of the podcast was
I was told, I was forewarned.
Oh, right.
Skip to 30 minutes of the first one.
No one told me.
Yeah, so I skipped straight to 30 minutes and started from
but I did get a few ideas for our own podcast listening to theirs.
Oh, did you?
So their listeners write in like little stories for them in the red mouth.
We couldn't get them to write in if we wanted them to write in.
No, lads, someone tell me a story, and if it's good, I'll read it out.
Yeah, and if it's not, we won't.
Yeah, we'll give it the axe if it's not.
Yeah. But no, I won't ruin everything. Well, I can't ruin everything for you because I'm brutal at retaining information like this. But it's a 2-part podcast about real life that happened to Johnny B. So I'm only learning all this now. There's Johnny B and there's Johnny Smacks.
Right,
They're
okay.
the two Johnnies, two Tipperary lads.
They are terrible country. Love
real
them.
country
like,
bumpkins,
love
yeah.
them, yeah.
But-
And they're doing it fucking years, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're around.
And
They started off doing like skits on YouTube.
Yeah.
skits on YouTube, songs. They have loads of songs.
And
in it.
they sold out the Tree Arena there recently as well.
Sold out
This,
the Tree
this is
Arena.
where it came to light. They
Yeah.
told this abbreviated version of it at the live show.
Yeah.
And they speak about that in the podcast and everything. So
Yeah.
they recorded the first and second part. So they had to record the second part because
There's so many
so many
questions.
people, so much more information came to light
Right.
as well.
I tried listening to their podcast before, and I kind of like, I just prefer like American stuff.
Mm.
But it's all I've seen this week.
Oh my God. Well, that's the
On
reason.
their story, it's like,
Yeah, like they've been
I'd
doing
never
podcasts
watched
for
the two
years.
Johnnies before in my life. I didn't even know what they looked like.
graph went like that.
Oh, definitely. Like it
True,
says
they're
when
right.
I went on to Spotify to listen to the first episode, like it had a little green writing being like most shared.
Yeah.
You know, on both of them, whatever. And it's all I'm hearing off anyone is it. So I was like, I have to go listen to this. Like everyone's talking about it, but it's a catfish story that actually happened to Johnny B. Only recently this year, and it's wild. The
He
twist.
slid into her DMs in January.
Yeah, was it January?
Yeah.
He slid into this girl's DMs
He
in
was
January.
in a relationship before that, and it was his first time.
Yeah,
out
he
with
was single or
someone.
whatever, and he slid into her DMs.
See, I'd be all, who was he with before? I need to go find out.
What?
Who was he with before? What happened? Do you know why
No,
did they break up? Did he do the dirty? Did she
No,
do the dirty?
they don't get
Are
into
they all
that.
right? Are they friends? I don't know. I want to know.
You want to know that?
Yeah, I want to chat.
You just want to talk to him directly.
Yeah,
then.
directly. Like I felt like I should have like voice noted him. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Johnny, need more.
But it's just an elaborate story of this girl catfishing Johnny B. Numerous, countless fake accounts, different links, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. Like it's just
She's an Irish Tinder swindler,
yeah, that's what it really sounds.
but she's not getting money.
She's not coercing money.
So
yeah,
what's she getting out of it?
she's just catfishing. I don't know. Like, and the
So do
second
we know
part,
what she actually looks like?
they don't obviously disclose anything. Obviously, there's a lot going around on WhatsApp and social media now. They obviously don't. They change all the names.
Okay.
They give all the people in it fake names, except for themselves.
Yeah.
So he's not the only one that got catfished by this person. There's numerous inter-county footballers, like well-known people in people in Irish entertainment, people in
Josh
GAA,
Gray.
like that's what they're calling them, the GAA or
The GAA Catfish.
yeah, the GAA Catfish. A lot of intercounty football and hurlers or whatever. But so there's obviously a lot going. But they never disclose any of that. They just give everyone a fake name except for themselves. But it is wild. And then the second part, more stuff came to light after they released the first podcast, so they had to go into a second part. And at the end of the second, they get the Blizzard bassist. I can't remember what her name is, but she's like a psychologist or whatever. By her work, her occupation. Not only is she in the Blizzards, she also does that. And they were like, why?
Oh, I
do
didn't know
people-
what you said there. The bass player from
Yeah.
Blizzards. You were like the Blizzard bassist. So I was like, right.
Yeah.
Didn't know what you said.
Because they're always like, why do people do this? And like, what should they get out of it? And obviously,
So
it's just
what did
like,
she say?
no, she's just saying like, it's. You'd have to think like this person like must obviously have some
Psychological
trauma
issues.
or needs help. And I think in the first episode he did say when he called her out on the phone, being like, I know you're such a person, I know you're not who you say you are, and I really, really hope you get the help you need or whatever, but blah blah blah, you know. So the psychologist was saying like, you know, people, it's like anything, start to believe or really, really want, and they don't think they're
Hurting anyone.
yeah, it's just wild and out. But
Like the fact
definitely
that she's not getting money, like what is she getting?
Getting off on it.
she's getting, it's the attention. Yeah, it's like attention. And I don't know. And then I think it's,
She's not like whatever. Maybe she doesn't get attention off like lads.
yeah, but like there's even that, like there's more to that. Like she is this girl, she is going out with a footballer or something.
In
like
real
the
life?
real, yeah. Now I listened to the second episode, I was getting confused. I was like, well, who's who now here? I had to like try and like,
Yeah.
you know, figure it out or whatever. Because there's so many names.
One of the lads in jiu-jitsu was telling me that was there a part where he ended up in her flat.
Yes.
in her-
So like that's another
So
scary
you see,
part that he actually got lured.
I dropped off so I had to go back to work. So he was supposed to meet her once. She blew him off that day. Supposed to meet him the next time. The aunt died.
Yeah.
your man Johnny Smacks was like, man, she's fucking blowing you off.
Yeah, get away from her.
Get
like,
away from her. That's a cop out. She doesn't want to meet you. And he'd Google whether the fucking RIP.ie aunt was there. She wasn't. And he was like, oh, that was a bit crazy. Started calling himself a bit crazy. And then he was supposed to meet her
in a bar in Dublin,
and then her friend was
friend
there.
came.
So who's the friend?
Yeah, see, you need to listen to it.
Okay.
You need to listen to it.
So is the friend?
There's too many twists and turns to explain it.
Is the friend actually her, or is there a friend in on it?
So
yeah. No, it's
what happened to Josh. Well, it wasn't Josh, but so Josh Gray, who's my friend.
Yeah.
We'll get Josh on.
Josh will have to come on and tell us his story.
His isn't really much.
Yeah.
It was just basically this girl. She was going by the name of Cora. Is that her name?
Yes.
Okay, right.
Oh my God! Stop.
She was doing like a dance video to like dance.
She's a dancer.
Yeah, to Josh's song.
No, this is blowing my mind because I've listened to both episodes.
And then she did a dance video to Josh's song. And then
Dance video to
they were
Josh's
gonna
song.
get her to do the music video, and then somebody that Josh knows ended up chatting to her and actually was like, oh, like she started doing this. Like,
Yeah.
Kind of hitting on him.
Yeah.
He went to meet her in a bar. And
Josh did.
No, your man.
Okay, your man. Yeah.
He ended up getting off her and was going and like that. A friend was like, oh, she's not here yet and all, and she was there, and I was like.
The friend is Nikki. Yeah.
So who the fuck is Nikki?
Nikki's everyone. That's the.
Is Nikki Cora?
Well, this is the thing. Yeah, but there's not only Cora. There's Emma. There's Lauren. There's Murren. There's
All the same pictures person.
No, different people. But what's
a
wild?
group of friends.
What's wild about? No, it's only one person. But it looks like what's wild about it is that the Instagram stories going up have tags, have comments, have
Who? But how is she putting up? How is she putting up selfies of herself if it's not her?
It's not her.
Have you seen an episode of Catfish? It's never them.
It's not them. That's the whole point of
They
Catfish.
just rob other people's pictures and videos.
Yeah.
I'd love to get Cora on.
There is Cora's not a real person. That's the whole point.
So imagine we're sitting here and it's always been you.
No, they know who. But I think people know who it is now.
Do they?
Well, yeah. Like I don't know.
Like, what would you do if you found out I was at that?
This is the thing. People. I don't know if somebody would come out that's one person knew. I can't remember. But I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Where are you getting the time? Like,
But like that's like I think
She doesn't
when
have a
they were
job,
when
does
they
she?
were when they were delving into this whatever, they'd meet someone and be like, oh, how are you letting her do this? But even the people that were close to her didn't know. Like she was actually catfishing just her whole life. I don't know. It's mental. You need to listen to it.
so I was just finishing off. So I left off at the bar. So they went to the bar to meet them, and then they had one drink. She wasn't there. The friend was there.
And
then
there.
he was like, right, off we go.
I'm out here.
And then she started ringing him late in the night, being like,
Apologising.
sorry, he was drunk, blah blah blah. Rang them next morning, was like, listen, call into my house now. We're here.
Make-
we're having
yeah,
breakfast.
come in for a
Named
cup
all
of
the
tea.
people. Like he seen they were all on Instagram the night before.
She was even catfishing her housemates about this friend that she had that's going out with Johnny B from the two Johnnies. So then when Johnny B arrives to the house for breakfast, the housemates thought nothing of it. They were like, oh, hi, Johnny, how's it going? Like, it is mental. That's the
So he
that's the
arrived
scariest
there,
thing.
And your one who's actually writing it is there, but not her.
Yeah. Not her. But that doesn't come out until like the end like of the podcast. You don't, obviously I think you can kind of guess it kind of halfway through or whatever. But that's the scary thing. That's what they went back to. Like he, not only was he catfish, but he actually went, because he got dropped there. Johnny Smacks left him there and was like heading on home.
Okay.
And then she dropped him from Dublin the whole way to Care and Tipperary. Home, like. Was like, I'm so sorry, my friend, like, ditched. But like, that is scary.
And was
like,
she like an attractive person herself?
they don't get into that. This is just
Okay.
the friend, like, you know.
When do you not just go like
This is a bit much.
this? Yeah.
Yeah.
After one
I think
time-
then it was
Oh,
like,
no, I think after one time you go to meet them in a bar and someone else is there. I think that's the thing.
yeah.
Oh, you're on about to Johnny.
Yeah, but
Like,
see,
when
there's
does Johnny-
things that solidified it as well.
Like, it was just the comments.
No, there was like I think he made a few calls and there was pictures and there was conversations
people
with
who knew
people
people.
that did actually confirm. Like it's so
I know, but is it not just the one like struggling FaceTime there? Are you real? Like, do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like she was sending saucy pics of herself in lingerie and all. Like, and how lucky is he that he wasn't sending back?
No, he
dick
wasn't.
pics?
Yeah, but he said like overall there was like
Probably because he'd never met her, obviously,
40 people or 40 lads entwined in this over years, like dating back to 2014. And as he said, if you ask 40 lads for a picture, you're going to get some. So like some lads did, you know,
Yeah.
some lads did or whatever.
But like-
there was footballers, there was guards, there was everything
Yeah.
in there. So
And like she said that she was a stylist to the
For
stars
River Island or
for
something.
Wild Youth.
yes, so like they rang
And
Wild Youth.
Johnny B was like, "Jeez, you want to fucking check yourself? Them lads always look
yeah,
awful."
woeful or whatever. So they rang, and the lads were like, "No, never heard of her or whatever."
Oh,
Never
right.
heard of her.
Okay.
And so like he like said that back to her, and she was like, "They're lying." Like, I have picture. Like she'd have load of like she. It seemed like she would never say something unless she could back it up, and she'd have like to the naked eye, geez, like
Hard evidence.
that's hard evidence there. Like, you know.
And then he probably felt like a dope when he was questioning it.
Like it's
But
mad.
like that, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Like, blow me off the first time, nah. Blow me off the second time. Your aunt's dead. You're gone. Good luck.
Yeah.
And
You're right. Double whammy.
yeah, your aunt's dead. Sorry
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
It's hard to
You're
know
dead to
because,
me.
like, obviously, the phone calls, you're hearing someone's.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
You see one episode of Catfish though, and you're like,
They had to have known.
I was like, have you never done a video call with them? No.
Yeah.
Like at this day.
But
and age.
even he was saying, he was like, yeah, it was constant, like ish, as in he's like, we're the two Johnnies where we're terrible busy. Like, you know, like I don't be
on my phone
available. So like,
constantly.
it's probably like a slowed down version of that as well. And I don't think he was like, they were laughing, being like, you, like he was saying to the other Johnnies, just, you must have thought it was an absolute, you know, Age or whatever. And he was like, yeah, at the beginning. But then like when, I can't remember the actual defining moments, he was like, oh no, fair enough, like, or whatever. There was the
But,
reason
like,
it's after blowing up is because it is a wild story, and
it's wild that
you
so
do
many
feel
people.
you do feel for Johnny B or whatever.
I
Like
feel
he's
for that
grand,
person.
but
I feel for that person.
yeah,
Who's
absolutely.
doing it.
Like there's something
Not
amiss
well,
there. Like
yeah.
not well.
Sorry for Johnny B, but for sure.
I don't feel like he's in Egypt though. You know why we're sitting here being
No.
like, Jesus, surely he, like when you listen to it, you're like, fuck no. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't listening to being like, he's a bleeding thick.
But you
I didn't.
never think, because you personally would never do anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You
And
would
that doesn't
never
happen in Ireland.
presume
Like,
someone else would do that.
That only happens in America. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? It
yeah.
doesn't. You know.
I'm sure.
I can't believe like that is mental.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to.
This was a couple of years ago, yeah.
Yeah, this is dating back.
Get her to do a music video now.
Oh yeah, I'd say she was hook, line, and sinker.
But I'm like, who the fuck's dancing? One of her friends or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wild. But I think have we wrapped it up?
Oh, yeah, this is
We're there.
47.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for listening. We'll
Thank
see you
so
in a
much.
fortnight.
Yeah, see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Have a great day, Bick.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, guys. Peace out. Bam, 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 bam.